Hey, this is a short video. I want to point out something in 3rd John. So 3rd John is an epistle where John writes onto a guy named Gaius, who he refers to as the well-beloved Gaius whom I love in the truth. Right? That's verse 1. So in the letter, he mentions this guy named Diotrephes. Okay, and I'm going to read some verses starting at verse 9. It says, I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes, who loved to have the preeminence among them, received us not. Wherefore, if I come, I will remember his deeds, which he doeth parading against us with malicious words, and not content therewith. Neither doth he himself remember the brethren, and forbiddeth them that would, and casteth them out of the church. And that's all we hear about this guy named Diotrephes, and he's spoken of very negatively. And the first thing that John, under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, wants us to know and wants Gaius to know, is that this Diotrephes, he loved to have the preeminence. So it was all about him, okay? And, there's a lot of people at churches now like Diotrephes where it's about them. It's not, to them, it's not Christ's church, it's their church. They're the leader, they're the pastor or whatever. And, we don't even necessarily know if Diotrephes was a pastor here, but we do know that he loved the preeminence. Okay. And he wanted to be on top. He didn't want to share, nor, John the Baptist had this attitude of I must decrease, he must increase, right? And obviously he wasn't talking about Diotrephes, he was talking about Jesus Christ. And, Diotrephes seemed to have this opposite attitude of where he wanted to try to decrease Christ and increase himself. And he wanted to lord over the brethren. And he obviously seemed jealous of John and some of the other brethren as well. So much so that he would parade against them with malicious words, and he was not content therewith. Right? To even he didn't even want to have them around. He didn't want to receive them. He wanted other people to not receive them either. To fellowship with them, to accept them as brethren. And, he would cast people out of the church based on that. And though Diotrephes is gone, there's a lot of people in churches that have his attitude. Okay. And it shouldn't be, watch out for people with this Diotrephes type complex. Okay? Because church is not about, some sinful man. It's about Jesus Christ. Okay? It's not, their church. It's Jesus' church. Okay? And watch out for people that want to basically try to get you to pick sides over brethren and get you to hate on brethren, you know, because it's wicked. Anyways, take care.